At this point, every athlete remaining has earned their place here. The competition has been outstanding, and we've seen some incredible bowling over the last day and a half. Tonight's bowlers will compete for one of 24 spots in Sunday's match play finals. Over $50,000 in total prize money on the line. The stakes are high, but so is the level of competition. More importantly, this weekend has once again shown how strong our bowling community is when people come together. Thank you to every athlete who entered, every sponsor who supported us, to all our staff who helped make this happen, and every spectator who came out to watch. Good luck to everyone competing tonight. Let's get started.
Let's get ready to rumble. Are you ready?
Well, back underway here again as we head now into the semifinals for the Big Money Bowl tournament here at Marcin Bowl in Port Edward, Ontario, wherever you're watching from. Welcome. And down to, I believe it's 34 bowlers. Things starting to build up here. Somebody is looking to grab $20,000 for first place. $50,000 cash total. Who are you looking at here? Do you have some favorites? Let us know in the comments who you're rooting for. And we'll let you have a look at the warm-ups here, and then the semifinals underway. Yeah, Tammy, I was talking to Connor earlier. I didn't even realize he was here, and then I saw him at the front desk, and he said hello. And I was like, oh wow! Had a nice little chat with him. He's doing pretty decent. I believe, don't hold me to it, but I'll take a look at the cut line. I believe there's 32, but that's what it says on the web. Let me just refresh that. I better double check to make sure. It's showing 32 on the website. If that helps you. Great having many of you join us here, and hope you're enjoying the stream. And thankful to Jeff to have us back again. And let us know in the comments who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. And I don't mean like your living room, like what city are you in? Where are you? Semifinals underway here. Many favorites. Here in front of us on the left side of your screen, Carrie Hopkinson. I was talking about her earlier. She 7 strikes in a row earlier today. And she's starting things off right. As is Tyler and Justin. Looking further down, George and Hayden and Bryce. Strikes to the left of me and strikes to the right of me. $20,000 on the line, why not? Akron, New York. Welcome. I'm going to go back and make sure I got all these. We got somebody rooting for Connor Smith. Go CJ. All good for Grandma. Akron, New York. Hello, Sue. Middleport, New York. Hello, Charlie. Buttery. Okay, gotcha. Dusty blends dips. I'll let Jennifer know that. He is bowling well. His dad would be proud of him too, Tammy. Hello, Adam. Justin Knowles up here right now in lane 23. He's sitting at 4 strikes in a row. He's definitely one to keep an eye on as well. And that'll make it 5. Oh, Charlie, yes, Sean would be. Connor would be kicking his dad's butt, I think. Yeah, he probably would be. So 3 games to be played here in the semifinals. In narrowing things down here. Justin Knowles, 6 in a row. He's going for 7 right now. Not doing it. Frustrating. Those side throws, it's the first time I've really seen those. It's interesting to watch, but obviously it works if you're doing it right. Kerry Hopkinson up now. A couple of tough frames in there for Kerry. Second frame. Down 8 and couldn't spare it. Sixth frame 9 and didn't finish that off. So she can get now a split to deal with. It's going to be interesting. Here we go. a long day of bowling for so many, right? And you can start to feel some that I've seen that are bowling really well are struggling a bit, and others coming back out. So it's just no telling yet, but Justin Knowles up on lane 24 here. He's coming into his 10th frame with a strike. 2 spares. 9 and a spare, 9 and a spare, and 7 and 8. The rest all strikes. It's going to be a powerful game here for Justin. But after 6 qualifying squads, the field has been narrowed down with 1 in 5 athletes advancing. And some additional qualifying spots, including the top ladies outside the cut, senior divisions, and top squad performers from Friday's opening squads are here as well. And then the pressure builds up right by the end of tonight. The top 24 will advance into Sunday's match to play the finals. It really comes down to tomorrow. Will be survive and advance. One athlete leaving with $20,000. Justin Knowles with a great game, and then brings himself a split, but into the 250 club with 254. Tyler Lee, he'll leave one standing. He hits a 225 this time. We'll wrap it up for lane 23 and 24 here. A few others next to. George Reed coming into his 10th frame with a strike, 2 prior to that. Yeah, good game for CJ. Finishing up here, we're going over to Murdoch. Murdoch Little, or Live. I can't see from here. Sitting with all strikes but one. 32 in the final frame. Looking for one more. There it is. Wow. 277. Murdoch Little, who just made it in the cut at 32. Finishes game one with a 277. You can definitely see more of the seriousness coming out here. A lot more focus, and now things are changed up as they get ready for game 2 of 3 here.
Anything else? More napkins?
Yeah, maybe a couple. Getting my dinner here. And they change up quickly to move into game number 2. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Robert Pretty starting off on 24 with a strike. Alice Blanchett up there looking to do the same. A couple. Jessica Lee up next at 24. Tyler Loudon up there now on 24 with a split. 3-pin split, I should say. Try to give you a better perspective over there. Seeing some tough ones out here on our lane right now. When I say our lane, oops. 10 LaPointe comes into his 10th frame with a strike on lane 28 on the right side of the screen. Hayden Hale 8 in a row right now. Up on the right side of your screen. That'll make it 9. All but a spare in the second. Looking to do it again. There it is. Finishing up with a 280. Nail. Hayden had been leading the way for some time and then has dropped down into 7th place. This will certainly help to bring him back up. Justin Knowles currently, before this squad started, leading the way. And now things definitely changing out there. What a great game to watch. As things will start wrapping up a game 2 in the final game of the semifinals. Starting in just a few moments. I think I just saw a 300 game down the way there. So we just had, let's see, it was Dan McClellan who just shot the second 300 of the weekend here. He's going to come and talk to us after the third game, which will get started here in just a moment. Congratulations, Dan, on a 300 game. So those things wrapping up from game 2 of the semifinals. Score shows Darren Alexander 300 first game. Oh, I must have missed that. Sorry about that. Well, Jim LaPointe had the first one. Thanks for the correction there. Jim LaPointe had the first 300 on yesterday. But I didn't see that Darren Alexander also got one. So that's the third one then coming from Dan. I believe it's Dan McClellan. So you guys are all quiet until I get something wrong. I appreciate you saying something. So game three of the semifinals now underway here. And we're going to have Art Oliver here in front of us. Along with Larry Salvati. There's Art Oliver, the $20,000 winner from last year. We're looking to regain his title, or maintain, I should say, his title. Everybody else looking to take it away from him. It was an exciting time last year. The first Big Money Bowl. And the third game of the semifinals underway. Good luck to all.
I like when he prowls. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, boss, come up. Up to the old guy.
Connor Smith right now, he's up on lane 27. Started off with 4 in a row, and now he'll take it. Leave one standing there. So a little disappointed. Why not? It's the big money bowl. But he'll spare it up. Still in the game. walls. 6 in a row. He has to break out into leaving one up in the 7th. And he'll spare it up to keep himself in the game. Connor Smith. A couple of spares in the middle there. He's currently sitting at a 136 and see a little bit of disappointment look on his face, but push back to come through. It's all do or die time right now for all these bowlers. Some know that they've already kept themselves in. Trying to put another strike on the board.
Hey boss, come on. Funny how you went backwards. Again, because it was that extra shot at the start. Now you got to come down. Great job, Army. Hey, can I get an autograph? Leon. And again, I would still bang the word a little bit more, just in case.
Connor Smith, back at 27 to the right of your screen. All but one. He's really feeling the disappointment at the moment. Talking with Connor earlier, and he's pretty determined to stay in. Still an opportunity, but this is the third final game of the semifinals, so again, got to get through. I can post a link there, Pierre. Give me 1 second. Not making the spare for Connor. Just gotta find him here. There's the link, Pierre. Hope that helps. Connor Smith coming in with a 192 at the moment. He's a 192 coming into the 10th frame. I think he's still going to be all right. The score is showing an 8 up there, but it actually should be a 9. All fixed up. We'll be looking to spare this. And he does. Art Oliver coming into this 10th frame now, and he's got 3 strikes in a row prior to that from the 7th frame. Over to the right side of your screen with Connor Smith. Let's find the ball. And he'll finish off with a strike. Final score for Connor, 212. Lewicki here on the 24 on the left of your screen. He's good himself. Split. The emotions really started to come out here, and they're definitely going to come out tomorrow. As the finals come along.
Hey, great shot, Adrian. First one. Stay on it.
Larry Salati, he's coming for 5 in a row here. Oh, just take 9.
Fast one, Marty.
Art Oliver now, left to your screen on lane 23. The winner from last year. 3 strikes in a row now into his 10th frame. There it is again. Tammy. That was just for you. I knew you were listening.
Hey, get close though, eh, bud? Get close.
Mark Oliver with his second strike in the 10th frame.
Hey, attaboy, D-Max.
And at the end of this, Dan Vandermeer said he's going to come and talk to us. So see how that goes. Exciting for all the 300 winners. Oh, he got it. He just snuck it in there. Wow. 225 club, but what do we got here? 226. No, wait a minute. Got to fix that.
Hey, great. Marty.
239 to finish things off. Art Oliver. That just about wraps it up. It does wrap it up for just a couple more balls to get down there. Steve Lewicki to finish things off with a strike. Put himself at a 174. That's going to wrap it up here for Game 3 of the semifinals.
People in the
That's good right there. All right, well, as promised, Dan said he would give us a few moments here. Dan Vandermeer, congratulations on a 300 game there. I didn't even realize I was watching around here, and then all of a sudden you can just see the people collecting around. At what frame, when you've got a few, like is it the fourth frame or the fifth frame, you start going, okay, here we go?
I think it's probably somewhere out halfway. The first 6, I mean, you do it a few times. I mean, when you get to 7 and 8, you start getting in your head a little bit. And then when you throw the first one in the 10th, it's a little bit nervous. You go up there and just throw the ball, see what happens.
How many have you had before this?
That's actually my first sanctioned 300.
That's amazing. Congratulations on that. Now, I got to say, though, you almost didn't get the 300 because you almost weren't playing here. Rumor has it Thursday night you were kind of, okay.
Yeah, I registered Thursday night about 11 o'clock at night. And then luckily I qualified as a senior. I think I was the last qualifying spot. So, 3 more games, and now we just wait and see what happens.
Right, tomorrow's going to be a big day for you. What's the strategy for you?
Just same thing as every day. Come out and throw the ball. Hope it comes back.
Right on. Congratulations once again. Appreciate you talking to us. All the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. All right, there you go. And a special mention, too, to Darren Alexander, who I missed, also had a 300 game. I'm not sure where he is, but maybe we can find him at some point. It's been a great day. We're just going to pause here. I think they're going to make a few more announcements, but we will be back here again tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock when the finals begin. We're going to wait now and see if we can get the announcements on the finals. There he must have heard me.
Okay, guys, good bowling, everybody. We do have our top 24. So from 24 spot to 44, everybody is getting $275 back. 44th is Rick DePasio. Come on down. $43rd is Carrie Hopkinson. $42nd, Billy Rydosh. $41st, Kyle Adamson. 40th, Bryce Watson. 39th, TJ Howard. 38, Matisse Blanchette, I believe. 37th, Tyler Loudon. 36th, Bill Best. 35th, Con Casey. Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you. Hey, again, I appreciate all your help, Con. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, Tyler. 34th, Jay Lapointe. 33rd, Lauren Goodman. 32nd, Robert Pretty. Awesome bowling, Robert. 31st, Steve Lewicki Jr. 31st. That's all right. It's right there.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
No, not that one.
Here tomorrow?
30th, Alex Formosa.
Hey, you topped it off by taking her to the States, buying some clothes and stuff. You're good. Nothing wrong with that.
No, 30th. 31st was Steve. Oh, yeah, sure. 30th.
Down in the 5-pin side. Okay. I guess anywhere over in the 5-pin side. I'll come back to you. Down by the lanes there, whatever. Okay. Thanks, Billy.
30th was Alex Formosa. Go 30. Alex Formosa. 29th is Nicholas. Okay, awesome. 28th is Alex
He didn't even attempt it.
Polio.
Just use the vowels. Don,
27th, Mr. Connor Smith. 26th, Brandon Teddy. 25th, Dan Vandermeer. Right on, great bowling, guys. Tomorrow we start at 10 a.m. Breakfast is available at 8:15 a.m. Couple long days, time for a beer.
yeah.
There's this one kid that pisses me off. Chris has even more French kid.
All right, we've got another 300 game. I didn't even. I apologize. I missed it earlier that you got a 300 game, but you know, I just had Dan up here earlier and Jim LaPointe are the other two that got it. I'll ask you the same question. At what point, what frame do you get to where you're going like, this is my 300?
In all honesty, for me, it's like I was just trying to make good shots. So I wasn't really thinking about the 300 till I got the 9th one. Then obviously going into the 10th frame, you're kind of thinking about it, right? But at the end of the day, in a tournament like this where the scores are so high, you're just trying to make as many pins as you can.
Right.
So it was just get up there, make some good shots. If they all fall down, great. If not, you still had a good game. So didn't put a whole lot of pressure on myself. Made good enough shots, and then it's try and regroup and get on to the next game and try and make some more pins up, right?
How many have you had before this?
So I think that is 82 or 3 for me.
What, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's got to be a record of some sort in itself.
No, there's some guys.
It's not right.
There's some guys that have in the hundreds in Canada.
Because I know some that like have played all their life and only gotten one. They've hit the 299, the 288, but they just only got that one.
Yeah, and that's it, right? Like I've been doing it for a long time, so you get.
How long?
Sometimes you get lucky. I've been doing it since I was 3 years old, so we're at 32 years now. So,
wow, that's
yeah,
amazing.
It's definitely a lifestyle.
Where are you from?
So from just outside of Windsor in Essex.
All right. What do you think about this year? This is the second year for this Big Money Bowl. Jeff Wickens really stepped into it last year as far as committing to put up to like $50,000 total by the end of it all here to keep the sport alive and rejuvenate things as well.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see the amount that Jeff's putting into it and the amount they're putting up is fantastic. Seeing a better turnout this year, I think it's just one of those things like you don't see that kind of money in bowling a lot, so people
it's the largest
almost
in Canada.
Yeah, they almost need a year or two to see that it's proven that it's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, unfortunately, a lot of people are skeptical. So
For sure.
no, he's putting his money where his mouth is, and he's putting up. So it's nice to see people show up. We got people from Quebec, people from Michigan, people from all over
Alberta's
Ontario.
here.
Yeah, so it's awesome to see that support, and I just hope it keeps growing, and we can just keep getting that prize fund going up and up and up. The more entries we get, right?
Coming into tomorrow now, you got to regroup, get some rest, but what's the strategy?
I mean, I think it's a fresh slate. It's a 2-game match, which I do like that it's 2-game matches because it's a little harder to stay lined up for 2 games when you're bowling against somebody.
Right.
So it gives you a little bit of leeway if you have one bad game. You can maybe make up for it if you catch a good look for the second game. So I like that. But it's just going in, and now it's head-to-head. You just got to beat the guy you're against. So you don't have to worry about the field. You just got to beat the guy in the lane you're bowling on. So just try and get in the pocket, and I think my ball reaction's pretty good. So just keep throwing strikes as much as you can, and if you don't strike, make a spare.
Well, congratulations again on the 300, and good luck to you tomorrow. Thanks for talking
appreciate
to me
it.
here.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go. There's Darren Alexander, one of 3 300-game winners here today. That's going to wrap it up for me. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, where things are really going to get tense around here, and you're going to feel the excitement in the room also. And, of course, Art Oliver Jr. looking to maintain his title from last year. Will that happen?